The Alpha's Betrayal, Chapter 1. My alpha mate's great love, Adriana, just posted a pregnancy test on her social media. The caption read, "I will be eternally grateful to my dear brother for giving me the gift of life when I needed it most. I'm finally going to have my own pup." Without any expression, I clicked like and left a comment right below, "Congratulations." A second later, Bernardo called. "What the fuck is this, Livia? I only donated my sperm to her. Can you stop being so dramatic?" I hung up without saying a word. Then, I turned around and asked my lawyer to draft a dissolution agreement for our mate bond. I placed my hand over my lower abdomen, gently tracing the small curve that was barely beginning to show. My chest tightened as I took a deep breath. I was ready to apologize to my unborn pup, because I couldn't keep him. Originally, I planned to surprise Bernardo on his birthday. But clearly, he didn't need that kind of surprise anymore. I was 2 months pregnant. It took endless begging before Bernardo reluctantly agreed to give me this child. He always hated excessive closeness. He always said pups were too wild, too demanding. "They're too much work to raise," he used to say. But then, I found 2 parenting books on his desk. And one night, I caught him up late creating spreadsheets. One was a delivery preparation checklist. The other was a detailed growth plan. Like a fool, I smiled to myself, thinking that maybe, just maybe, he had changed his mind. Maybe he was starting to accept the idea of having a pup. As for now, I knew. Those lists were never for me. That night, Bernardo came home earlier than usual. At 8 o'clock. Most nights, he wouldn't show up until after midnight. He called my name once from the hallway. I was lying in bed and didn't answer. He didn't ask again. I heard the shower turn on and then stop. He walked into the bedroom without turning on the lights. Only the silver glow of the moonlight guided his steps. And then, I felt it. His arm slid around my waist, warm and familiar. For the first time in his life, he held me without me asking. He nuzzled his face into the crook of my neck, his voice soft, filled with a forced tenderness. "Honey, Livia, there's really nothing going on between her and me. She just always wanted a pup, and I lent a hand. That's all. I swear, as soon as the baby is born, I'm cutting ties with Adriana." Adriana, his first love, his late stepfather's daughter, the girl he could never forget. I didn't say a word. I just pulled his hand off my waist and moved away to the edge of the bed. He went rigid. His tone of voice turned cold in an instant. "Is it going to be like this now? After everything I said, you're still going to give me the cold shoulder?" "I didn't even have to tell you, Livia. I could have kept quiet and saved you the drama. But I didn't. I was honest because I respect you. And don't forget, you were the one who said my past didn't matter. You were the one who wanted this bond, remember? You begged so hard for a pup that I gave in. I followed your plan, even when I didn't want any of this." I'm sleeping in the office. The door slammed shut. I lay there in the dark and laughed. I laughed at this pathetic excuse for a relationship. I laughed at myself for being blind enough to call this love. To him, giving an explanation was a rare gift. A favor for which I should be grateful. And if I dared to feel betrayed? Then I was just another ungrateful, insecure mate in his eyes. He could only talk to me like this because he knew how desperately I loved him. So, in reality, I had no one to blame but myself. I let it get to this point. I handed him the knife. And then, I bled.
Wanna read the rest of the story? Go to my Patreon, Dark Stories Diaries, and enjoy it.